Alright, what's up YouTube? We back with another video and welcome to Cyhadow. We talk all things anime, comics, and everything in between. This is another episode of Cyhadow Quick Takes. Basically, here's the thing. People was talking about could Itadori beat Naruto. And I'm just gonna keep it for real. The reason why I didn't make this a death battle is because technically it's a one-sided ass whooping, especially the Naruto people keep talking about. And they're not using Naruto from Naruto Shippuden. They're talking about Naruto from Boruto. Naruto from Boruto definitely is gonna beat the brakes off of fucking Itadori. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It don't matter if we don't give him Sage Mode and take away Kurama. Naruto is beating the brakes off of Itadori. If we're talking Naruto from Boruto, if we're talking about Naruto from like any other Naruto, you know, whether it's canon, non-canon, or just whatever type of event, even including video games, we gotta look at it from other standpoints. Like, this is the thing that I really don't like when it comes to fights. I feel like people are picking and choosing which versions of characters to bring into a fight. Like the same thing when it came to like the Hulk and Kratos fight. People were saying people were mainly scaling Hulk to like what they saw in the MCU. Of course you're gonna think Hulk is weak because of the MCU. None of these people, none of these directors, writers, or whatever have never seen a Marvel comic book in their entire life. If they have, they probably saw it on the shelf and never picked it up and touched the paper for themselves. Of course they are not gonna give good representation of a freaking character. The only decent representation that I'd say decent to good representation that I feel like they have given to any character in the MCU is probably Iron Man and Black Panther. But then again, you can argue that technically Black Panther had 5 characters that was based off of one in the comics. And the one character in the comic books of Black Panther is Black Panther himself, it's T'Challa. And he was split in the movie of Black Panther into 5 different people. Killmonger, T'Challa himself, Shuri, I can't remember her name, Okoye, and I think one other person. I just can't remember their name. You can argue Thor depending on the what movie we bring in, because technically I think after Thor Ragnarok, technically Thor Ragnarok itself and movies after that are technically just comedy, not really comic books. But at the same time, all I'm getting at, and you can argue Blade, but once the third movie hit, I feel like it was just kind of what the fuck. Either way, that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about Naruto and Itadori. Basically, what I'm getting at is this. People picked Naruto from Boruto, who is a older, more experienced, and a Hokage. Of course, he's going to beat the fuck out of Itadori. And if he doesn't have access to Kurama Chakra, which probably weakens his Sage of Six Path mode or whatever, and even if you want to say, well, he doesn't have Sage of Six Path mode, okay, cool. He still has Sage mode. And without Kurama, Sage of Six Paths, and Sage mode, he is still a formidable fighter that will beat the rest of the fucking Kage's ass, including Sasuke, who doesn't have a Rinnegan, because I have a whole theory on that. And he can also beat, and you can say I'm a horrible person for saying this, he could also beat Sakura without Sage Mode. Why he doesn't do it, I don't fucking know. Like, I really think he should just get his lick back. I'm so glad Kurama did it for me. That's just whatever the fuck. All I'm saying is people are choosing certain characters, and it's not fair. Like, I'm thinking from a standpoint, like, it's Boruto Naruto. Of course he's gonna freaking beat Itadori. Itadori's a kid in high school that has very to little experience when it definitely comes to Naruto or any other or certain characters within JJK. So if we want more of a fair fight, we have to bring in Naruto from Naruto Shippuden. And then again, depending on which version of Naruto we are talking about, whether it's the War arc when he was Konoha Crush arc, I'm trying to think of hell, before he learned Sage Mode, better yet, before he learned the Rasen and Shuriken, and definitely just beginning of the series of Naruto Shippuden Naruto. It depends on what version of Naruto we're bringing in, which will determine the ass whooping Itadori will get. I think personally, before he learned Sage Mode, before Naruto learned Sage Mode, Naruto is losing. But I think after Sage Mode and then beyond, yeah, Itadori is definitely getting his cheeks clapped raw with no KY jelly.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Like, let's just be for real here. I'm saying this from my standpoint, and just because it makes no freaking sense, and I don't know why nobody else is saying this, We need to stop putting certain characters in these fighting situations, because why are we putting Boruto Naruto versus a kid in high school that has probably fought not even like not even 1%, not even 0.5% of the enemies Naruto has fought. And that's even if we include canon and non-canon and anime canon, manga canon, and filler like that. Like whatever, right? Like, let's just say, like I said, for an example, Hulk versus Kratos. People were mainly expecting the MCU Hulk because that was a photo that people were seeing. But in all honesty, most likely, the way I took it, I was thinking comic book Hulk. Any comic book version of the Hulk, truthfully, could fight Kratos and still win. And it's like most people were thinking, well, it's video game Kratos versus MCU Hulk. Of course, MCU Hulk is going to lose. But then again, I'm thinking from the standpoint, I feel like, if we being honest here, MCU Hulk kind of was holding back if we just look at it, because again, no writer in Marvel's cinematic universe, writer, producer, or whatever, has never touched a comic book. I bet they haven't even seen this third page of a comic book. Any comic book for that matter. We gotta cut this shit, bro. Like, if you're gonna put a character up against a character, make it somewhat of a good enough fight, bro. Don't put a character that is going to lose because it's a certain version of a character. Like, that's what I mean. That's kind of contradicting what I say, because the whole Hulk, if we put any version of the Hulk up against Kratos, yeah, Kratos is getting his ass whooped. But like, just like certain characters, like, let's just be for real here. Like, certain characters, if we gonna make it a fair fight that makes people think for like 2 seconds about the fight, make it a, I don't know, relatively like equal playing ground type shit. That's basically what I'm really getting at. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to make this video because I'm pretty sure somebody else is gonna make a stupid kind of fight video, probably like Spawn versus Deadpool or some dumb shit. And if that's the case, Deadpool's winning that shit, not because of some, well, mainly because of his healing factor and the fact that, well, it's fucking Deadpool. I mean, Spawn could beat him. I don't know. I just thought about that off the top of my head. It's a 50-50 shot, but most likely Spawn's losing that one, because I feel like he would run out of necroplasm or just some random bullshit. I just feel like he would just lose. He would probably die anyway, because his healing factor is limited compared to Deadpool's. But that's besides the fucking point. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the next one. We out.